Dash cam on. Shit. Got a malfunction. Change this holder. Change this holder, y'all. Should be good now. It's good, Angel. Bend over, cuts, Rick James. Exactly. 322. You know some shit gonna be going down today. You already know. We know the code. We know the code. What's good, everybody? Back with another one, obviously. But shout out to everybody who was riding out with me last night to see the local shit going on. I heard there was more last night, but I ain't too sure. I heard that from somebody, but I think they confused with the night before. But I don't know. I'll see. But Trump cuffed. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. There was some shit out there. That was some AI shit. Like they already fucking with this AI to where you can't believe what you see. Like I don't know. I ain't been paying attention to this shit, honestly. You know, but I did see last night somebody posted a video where Trump was like cuffed and shit, but it was like, and the police were swarming him and holding him, and I'm like, and then they were like, this is the AI, AI image. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Angel, is that's what I'm talking about, right? That it was really an AI image. Like, yo, that shit's dangerous, man. These motherfuckers ain't playing around. That's why all these people that think that this goddamn AI is cool and fun and yeah and yes. No, man. This shit is here to fuck us the fuck up, man. You know? I can't click on it. Oh, shit. I can't click on it on this stream right here. I can't click on any fucking link. But it's a joke, yo. Seriously. Like, I don't know. Did he really get cuffed or arrested, or he didn't? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. I ain't been paying. I've been unfucking plugged to that shit. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's Will. Will. Turbo. Real turbot. Yo, what's up, man? Now, I'm live right now. I'll give you a call back as soon as I'm done. All right, no problem. So, pulling out of here. So did he get arrested or no? This shit's a joke. Anybody believes that shit, they got something seriously wrong with their ass. I mean, you got serious fucking issues. Yeah, his right sleeve ripped off his coat. No, seriously, I ain't paying attention. Matter of fact, let me look this shit up. Because, yeah, this shit is crazy. Oh, they are all AI images like realistic comic book strips. He hasn't really got, okay. Yeah, so, I gotta turn around. So, yeah, it's a joke, man. I wonder what's gonna be their excuse. But yeah, it's mind blowing, man. The flock and the Trump supporters and shit. The awakened that aren't woke but still believe in fucking Donald Muppet baby Trump. I mean, it's beyond crazy. But here locally last night on the news, I get home, I would check out the local news, and guess who's coming to town? Guess who's coming to town in Rochester, New York? Guess who's coming to motherfucking town? Freemason mayor we got here, open Freemason, Malik Evans. These brothers work together, and their objective is to get that auditorium theater where there was a crowd surge, where there was a stampede at this auditorium center that's right across the street from a Masonic building, all right, with the signs right outside. And the minute I heard about it, I said, oh, this is the plan to get, not to mention Glorilla has a lot of controversy surrounding her being connected to Gucci Mane and like deaths, weird deaths and shit in the rap industry and all kind of shit. So, you know, it's kind of a mockery. Glorilla, black folks, you know. I mean, that was a straight black concert, you know. I don't even know who Glorilla is, but it's like some straight ghetto shit, you know. And I'm into hip hop, and I don't even know what the fuck. I'm not really into it, but you know, I'm more old school. This new shit, I don't know nothing about it. But anyways, guess who's coming to Rochester, New York, to defend the one of the victims that was killed? Now, why this is relevant, I have no fucking clue whatsoever. I mean, there's no police brutality here. There's no racial, you know, discrimination going on. But guess what attorney is going to be here in Rochester to defend against one of the victims? Motherfucking Benjamin Crump. Yes, Benjamin fucking Crump. And I'm like, oh, how perfect is that? Benjamin Crump is going to defend someone who got trampled at a concert, tragic event. Yes, Benjamin Crump. Why? Because there's an agenda going on here. What's the agenda? Well, the agenda's simple. It's that building. You know, why do they need Benjamin Crump? He's like a racial fucking high profile lawyer. And not to mention, well, it's in the Brotherhood, the Freemasonic Brotherhood. His brother is a mayor of a city, brethren, all right, Freemason. So it only fits that the Freemason, Benjamin Crump, would be in Rochester, New York, to help out with the whatever they trying to do with the family, which they got to go after the owner of the auditorium. All right. Which I don't even know why they got to retain Benjamin Crump, because it's not no racial shit. Like, what's going on here? So there's a lot more to come off that story. All right. 900 East Main Street. But yeah, it's pretty wild. You know, it's pretty wild. So it's pretty fucking wild. Benjamin Crump. I'm like, what the fuck? There was not even anything to do with anything racial. What the fuck is this shit about? Oh, they going after that building. They need it. I've been knowing that they've been trying to get that building for many years. You know, what's good, King Charles? Right. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, it's a lot of shit going on everywhere. Keeping up is impossible. There was also another AI video of the president or some shit. It was talking to the one lady about using the voice about digital currency and shit. I know y'all seen that. I actually seen that. Matter of fact, I seen that on all High Impact Flicks. That actually was a good ass video. You know, we don't fuck with Brian, but he's our CNN. It was actually a really good video. Sometimes he puts good videos together. He ain't talking in it, putting out information. That's where I seen that shit from. Fucking High Impact Flicks. It was actually a really good video. But you know, I ain't no hater. I give credit where credit's due. You know, bro, we know what Brian is, but shit, information is information. You know, people are learning to separate themselves. You know, people are into their narcissistic boxes and shit, and you know, they're in their narcissistic. God damn it! The speed limit's only 5. This bitch looking at me crazy, going 40 miles an hour in here. God damn. The fuck? This is the type of shit I don't like. You know? Damn. Literally, she almost crashed into me. She was flying. You see how fast she pulled through this shit? Damn. Slow down. The car wash ain't going. Look at her. She zooming, racing through the car wash. She barely stopped in the pre-wash. Like, damn, if you late to work, don't come to the fucking car wash. And there go the cops right there. They gonna pull somebody over in the car wash. Damn. Look at her. She just zoomed out, ripping around the fucking corner. Damn. Goddamn Americans, man, in a rush to go nowhere. You know? If I'm in a rush to go nowhere, but I'm just in a rush. You know? It's AI images, but people were very hurt seeing the Christ Trump in cuffs. Yeah, oh yeah. They know what they doing. They wanted that image out there. I mean, think about it. They wanted that shit out there so the Trumpers could get mad, man. They're building up. They wanted that out there to piss off the Trumpers, to seeing their guy in cuffs. Just that image alone has scarred them for a future date. I mean, this is what they're doing, man. That's a good ass point. But, you know, they're getting everybody all riled up and worried and shit, all this shit. You know, we already know the new year, they fucking with people through the financial system, through the fucking, you know, you're going to see some racial shit popping up. You know, you got the Trump shit. They got to hit everybody. You're going to see some LGBT, LMNOP, YZ news pop up. You're going to see all kind of shit, man. Because this is what they do. Division. That's what they're going to do. You know? So, man, Lania laughing at her. So yeah, man, they're unleashing every fucking thing, you know. pledge allegiance to the United States. Wait, I pledge allegiance. I don't even know the pledge allegiance no more. To the United States of America and to the republic, not the democratic, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I think that's how it goes. So, yeah. This is what they do, man. This is what they do. But I forgot what I was going to even talk about. I had some dreaming like a motherfucker last night. But I forgot what I was about to talk about. I forgot. Give me 1 second. It's going to get loud in here. So. There goes speed demon lady in front of me. Fucking speeding and shit. Good vibes only. Good vibes only. Got the bumper stickers going on. A little pet love, and got another one down there. Some other shit, something hippie. We already know what time it is. I should have figured it was that fucking energy. Just reminding me every goddamn day. It's a Libby. There's definitely a Libby in front of me. So, just a stark reminder. She just said, come over there. I'm not about to back up and come over there. But, yeah. What's good, Honey B? And she's having a conversation. I thought she rolled her window down for a fucking tip. She ain't even tipped the dude. Ain't that some shit? She rolled her window down. I'm like, she ain't even give him a tip. She ain't even give his ass a tip. That's the type of people we dealing with. I mean, you don't gotta give a tip, but damn, you rolled your window down. He wiped it when you rolled it up to get all the shit off, and then you ain't even give him a tip. Fuck. He's probably not entitled to a tip because he makes enough at the car wash. They're already paying him, and I already pay enough for the car wash. So no, he doesn't get a tip from me. That's how these people think, man. They don't understand that, you know. He gave her some smiles, talked to her for a minute. He could have said, I can't talk right now, I'm busy at work. But no, he actually talked to her. So. And then did y'all see the shit with the Israel, with the Jesus shit? Yo, like this shit. Yo, they really fucking with people, man. Did y'all see that shit? Like, wow, I caught a glimpse of it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Banning Jesus in Israel? Like, what are they saying, man? So you know that shit coming here at some point. That's crazy, man. I know y'all heard that. There you go, man. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Yep. That shit's crazy. You know? That's really crazy. I don't know what is up with that. Like, you know, I mean, they got the other Hitler in office over there. What's his name? The old president's back in the action. So you already know him and Trump is fucking tag team partners. You know, that's what I said, man. Trump getting the presidency, it's time to get the fuck where you need to get fast, because they're letting the country go to shit so they can have more military and police on here. And like I've told y'all for years, Rochester, New York is going to be one of the first places where military order is on the streets. Guaranteed. Said that years ago. You know, said it years ago. If it ain't gonna be Chicago, it'll be Rochester, New York. But it's gonna be, you're gonna see me recording, or maybe not, you know, all depends. You'll be seeing me documenting fucking military on the streets. And you'll be seeing me document how these motherfuckers don't care about military anyway. All right, because for one, it's just going to be like National Guard, and they can't do anything. They got to call the police. So technically, they can say, man, fuck you. You can't do nothing to me, you know, da-da-da. Which is going to show a further breakdown in the United States, which is going to require a real military force. But guess what? By law, it can't be the United States military. It has to be a foreign military, and that's when UN steps in. Now, talk that shit if you want to. All right, it's gonna be some head cracking, some smashing going on. Get your guns ready, because they come to this land. They're in foreign territory. That is an act of war against the citizens of the states. Okay, that is an act of war, because what justifies that? Some other men telling you that it's justified for them to be here. And as long as you believe it's safety and you stay docile and believe that, we're going to do it. But if there's rightfully you have a right to resist that, you know, but you can't tell an American that. That's why there will be no civil war in America. All right. The only civil war would be us fighting each other, you know. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You don't understand. They're going to bring them out here to show, just try to scare us. When that don't work, they already know where they're going with this, man. You know, we got to be under military rule, but it's not going to be United States military rule. It's going to be the United Nations has to step in. You know, this shit is already in the books. I mean, the United States Supreme Law of the Land is an international covenant on civil and political rights anyway. That's why they're getting away with all the shit they're getting away with. Though they'll say, oh, the Constitution, yes, it's a Constitution. But they're not going to tell you what's really behind it. They're not going to tell you. You know? Told people to study that shit for years. People wondering how all this shit's getting where it needs to get. Because it's all backed by the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which is supreme law of the land. All right? So, anyway. Right, nobody's gonna resist nothing, man. Big soft men motherfuckers, they ain't gonna resist shit. You know, that's why they want you to have your rifle, so you have the blanket. That's your blanket. You know? What are you gonna come? You're gonna show us your blanket? We ain't gonna do nothing with that. They already know. They know what they've created. They give people a safety blanket. Okay, you could have your guns. We'll regulate them a little bit to make, you know, our agreements with the treaties that we sign seem relevant. But you keep your guns. Are you gonna fire them? No. You take all the gun holders that have firearms, all right? The real Americans, I say 5% will actually fire a shot. The rest will turn them bitches in a minute, because they can't give up their lifestyle. They can't give up their life. You mean tell me they're gonna give up their life? I'm gonna give up my life. No, they're gonna think twice. All right. 5% though, they ain't fucking around. They ain't fucking around. But the majority these days, that's why they trying to wait it out. They know the new generation, you know, they know old men get stubborn. And they gonna fuck some shit up, you know. But they old. They know the new generation ain't gonna bust a grape. They ain't shooting nothing, you know. What was in the news yesterday and the day before? Kyle Rittenhouse. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse was in the news about the gun shit again. trying to rile up the Trump supporters, trying to rile up the Trumpers because that's one of their heroes. So they're going to rile up the Trumpers with that, the Trump arrest, whatever God knows what they do today, So, but yeah, not what I was going to talk about today, but hey, I guess the universe brought it this way. But it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood on 322. Trust the plan on 322. So, shout out to all you guys. And what else was going on? I don't even know. I just glanced at the headlines. Let me glance at it real quick. Check. I forgot. But anyways, yeah, man. Here goes this Dunkin' Donuts that I was recording last night that they drove the fucking Kia through the front of the Dunkin' Donuts. In case y'all haven't seen it yet. Yeah, they drove a Kia through Dunkin' Donuts. What do you steal in Dunkin' Donuts? They said the cash register, but you gotta know they don't keep the cash in the register. I mean, come on. You gotta know that they don't keep it in there. So crazy. It's good, man, Cat. But they drove it 5 locations. They backed into one. Yeah, it's wild, man. It really is wild. Pretty much every business you see has got a broken window. Because if they ain't driving a Kia through the front door, they're actually just crawling through the front door after they broke and smashed the window. That's a lot of damage, man. It's crazy. And they know they come out at night, man. This shit is crazy, man. Like a purge. Right. You steal a Dunkin' Donuts, and who steals a Kia? Right. Them shit's easy targets, man. Oh, here in Rochester, that was one of the things. To fucking new. This is the nerve of this city. This city is a joke, man. This is like one of the biggest, smallest joke cities with the largest. This city has big city crime. Like, shit you would see in a big city happens here regularly. But these motherfuckers had the nerve to come on and blame the smash and grabs with the Kias on TikTok. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? As good as every fucking news station done promoted this shit, YouTube, Google, all the shit done promoted, you blame fucking TikTok. And then you got another city, another fucking Libby city, right, suing Kia for this shit. Like, look at the world we live in, man. This is the world we're living in, guys, where you don't even have to do something, and the cause of just something that relates to you, is, and if it affects something, I mean, I know where they're getting with this shit. You know, this is the liberal dream. You affect me, so you have to be held accountable. When you hear it accountable, fucking run. When I hear accountable, I just want to take a baseball bat, right? You know, in my dreams and shit, in the dream world or video game world, when I hear somebody say accountable, I just want to take a Louisville Slugger, right? I want to take a Louisville Slugger, you know, dip that bitch in some Gorilla Glue, spin it around some glass, and I just want to smash the motherfucker that said that shit right across the fucking head with it. You know, in a video game world. That's how I be feeling. You need to be held accountable. Like, people that talk like that, they're totally plugged into the fucking matrix. They are totally washed. Probably leave the conversation because you ain't getting nowhere with a motherfucker that thinks about accountability for everything. You know, I mean, it just blows my mind, man. But anyways, the city of Rochester is blaming TikTok for this shit. Forget about the local radio station that play all this criminal fucking music and, you know, do this shit and promote all this shit. All right. Forget about the deliberate destruction of the inner city. Forget about all the shit that altering the kids and the youth's minds that's in all these stores that you can clearly ban if you want to. You know, you can shut down a business for, you know, a fucking whatever violation, but you can't shut down the motherfucker selling shit that alters the youth's minds in the stores. Something's deeply wrong. You know? I mean, literally. You know? You don't have any police on the streets at night, zero, but you're talking about you're blaming TikTok? Like, what the fuck? I mean, on the psychology of this shit, if there's no police riding around or being visibly seen all over the place, right? The streets are watching. It's a fucking free-for-all. Ain't no cops around. I mean, come on, man. It doesn't take 2 and 2 to make 5 on this one. You know, it's easy to see. There's no cops on the street. It's a free-for-all. Open-air drug sales, shootouts, all kinds of shit. Because ain't no cops anywhere. They don't got to look out for the Jakes anymore, like they used to say. Yo, look out for 5-0. Look out for the Jakes. No, they know they ain't out. You know? The city blaming TikTok for the rash of fucking stolen kids smashing into businesses. Unbelievable, man. Forget about the criminal system, which is deliberately structured from the top down to catch and release, you know? Catch and release shit. Oh, you catch a bitch doing a fucking armed robbery, burglary? No, they're back out on the street the same night to do another one, you know? You just gave them amp juice. Now they amped up. They're like, man, we just got caught. We back out. Let's go do that shit again. Hell yeah, but we ain't gonna get caught like that. No, we're not gonna get caught like that. That was dumb. You know? So it's crazy. And this shit's happened all across the United States. That's why I don't understand these truthers are on the internet just truthing all day while the New World Order is in full fucking swing and pushing forward. You know? I don't get it. You know? I really don't get it. Truthing all day and, you know, just talking about the same shit for years and, you know, nothing. While the New World Order just runs rampant. You know? People are waiting for Klaus Schwab to knock on their door and fucking Dr. Fauci, like that one video. You know, they're waiting for Bill Gates to fucking come to their city. You know, or the Orange Muppet to come through and save them. Like, no. The fuck? You know, before you know it, you ain't going outside. You're actually stuck where they want you. You're already there. You know, you just don't know it. Motherfuckers don't realize they already in their tomb, in their box, in their prison, you know, in their square foot fucking place of where they adobe at. That's where they at. On the internet. I don't like the metaverse. Fuck the metaverse. The metaverse is the New World Order. Oh, VR, this. Man, you're already in all those realities. What the fuck are you talking about? You know? Oh, look what I learned today. I know this. I'm aware. I'm awake. And how the fuck you awake? What are you doing in your life besides talking about being awake? I don't get it, man. I really don't understand it. You know? Awakening means you woke the fuck up out of your fucking existence and you're realizing you're in a fucking prison, all right? Which is a prism. You are caught in a dichotomy of a prism. Now you know you're in prison. If you in prison and you don't know how the fuck you got there, you're gonna be like, well, let me get the fuck out of here. How did I get in this prison? Let me undo my prison. Nah. So these motherfuckers ain't awake, man. You know? You're supposed to be learning every day and expanding your being, you know? I mean, it's just crazy. It just really is crazy to me, man. You know? Well, I've been talking all my shit. I've been doing shit in my life, you know? I can't share the shit I do because, you know, some shit you just don't want to share because people will fuck it up. You know, you have the wrong motherfucker who's not right in their own being, who's not right in their own mind, who's not awake, and who'll go fuck it up, man. You know? Just, you know, that shit I teach people on a personal level. If they want to know, hey, you're going to put in the work? Yep. You're going to work hard. You're going to study. You're going to research. You're going to understand. You're going to put in the footwork. You ready to go through this pain? All right. That is actually pleasure. It's pleasureful going through some of this shit. People look at it as pain. I was like, no, that ain't. You think this is painful? Are you serious? You know, you're in pain because of what you put yourself into? Nah, man, I find it pleasure unwinding. Yeah, you got to go through some shit, but that's the process. You got to go through some shit to get out of the shit. That just makes you stronger and better, and you learn. You know, a lot of shit I learned is from going through shit and getting knocked the fuck over, you know, getting rolled over. All right, well, how do I fix that so I don't get rolled over? You know, I don't want to be this slave no more. I don't want to be going through that shit no more. You know, I don't want to be dealing with this bullshit no more. I'm about to change this shit. That's waking up. You know, these motherfuckers waking up. They're waking up every day with the same clothes on. Ain't shaving fucking years. Haven't got a haircut. That's what this awake that ain't woke crowd is doing. They're just waking up every day. You know, just roll out of bed. Yeah, I'm up. No, you're not. You're still rocking around like everybody else. What do you mean? What are you doing different than they ain't doing? You're still doing everything the same as everyone else. People are just on the internet talking about what they're fucking doing. You know? I mean, it is what it is, man. You know? I just say that because when I woke up, man, I wanted to change myself first. And then, you know, I wanted to help other people change, you know, say, look, man, you can get out of this. You know, you don't got to go through that like everybody else. You know, stop being like everybody else. So, you know, and that's a part about it, man. You know, that's the soul love and light shit. You know, love and light trash shit, higher consciousness shit that I be talking about, and I'm still gonna get to talk about. A lot of people are starting to see it and understand. Some motherfuckers are so caught up in that they actually become superficial, which is just a fake spiritual person, just fake as fuck. You know, they become fake. I forgot what the fuck the post that I did. I don't even remember. Shit just be coming from me, and I just, you know, put it out there. You know, and if y'all knew and don't know what I'm talking about, the love and light, I'm talking about this spiritual shit that you be seeing all over the place that is actually darkness. All right. You know, because they're loathing in their own self-awareness that they think they obtain and just forget about everything else, and it's all about them. And it's, you know, you could thank social media for that. You know, you could thank social media. I never really fell into all that shit. You know, I never really fell into all that new love and light bullshit. They'll tell you, oh, you have to meditate and sit there and manifest and clear your thoughts and kill your ego. Fuck you talking about? I mean, seriously, like, what are you talking about? You know, meditation, I don't even know what meditation is. It's just a space that you're able to clear your thoughts so thoughts can come in, so people can meditate They don't understand. They talk about energies and this and that and don't understand everybody's energy is fucking different. Like me, I can't sit still. I'm not gonna be able to sit there and fucking meditate like that. My mind will be gone. I can't do it. I've tried that shit. I'm like, man, I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit. All right, give me 1 minute. I'm about to run in here because I gotta make some moves. I'll continue on that in a minute. Give me 1 minute. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, shit. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm back. Shout out to Just Juice for keeping me hydrated, vitaminated, vibinated, good vibes. They always got the best vibes, man. If y'all ever came to Rochester and went to this place, y'all would be like, man, this just the most, it literally makes your whole day better, you know. So I actually go, twice a day here, so but it actually makes your entire day better, just the energy. As soon as you walk in there, the smells, the smiles, the people, the highs, it's genuine. They talk to you. The owner is dope. So shout out to them. Shout out to my brother and sister over there at Creative Pizza. So shout out to them too. So and yeah, but anyways, back to the whole, hold on, I gotta transfer these things over without spilling them. Got my chocolates. Got a new one today. What is this one? Oh no, it's just a small one. Raspberry Fireball, cayenne pepper, ginger, apple, cucumber, lemon, orange. So shout out to them. But anyways, yeah, back to what I was saying about what the fuck was I talking about? About the love and light shit, the meditation shit, all that shit. Yes, they don't understand what meditation truly is. Meditation is doing something that eases your mind so your thoughts could come in, so your mind can run, so you can get in touch with your inner self, your inner being. That's what meditation is. You don't gotta do like they swear by these little things. No, man, meditation is whatever you can do that makes your mind. My mind don't go. My mind can't go to these places when I'm sitting there fucking I can't do it. That's not my energy. I'm not built like that. Understanding energy, even understanding Ayurvedic principles. All right, everybody has a different energy. I have a fire energy. I have a wind energy. Okay, so my shit be all over the place. I can't sit still. Never have. Never was able to. I can't do that. I can't sit still. I sit still for a long time. I get antsy and shit after I done analyze everything around me and every nook and cranny of where I'm sitting for a long period. I just can't do it. I never liked movie theaters. I literally I just never liked. I never really was into that shit. You know, because meditation is a space you go to. Some people paint to meditate. Some people clean to meditate. One of my best meditation is driving. All right. I don't even know I'm driving most of the time. And when your meditation will take you away from what you're doing. You won't even know you're doing it. People sing and meditate. Some people actually sing will be singing and then be like, after they sung, they would have all these thoughts and things that came to them, and they'd be like, I didn't realize I was singing like that. People that there's people that play golf. That's a meditation. Anything. People could go do a walk. Some people run and meditate. Some people, you ever see people running for a long fucking time? You're like, how did motherfucker run? Well, their mind is not on running. Their mind is somewhere else. I know a dude named Kevin. This motherfucker will run 25, 30 miles in a day, go to the gym, then go ride a bike fucking 30 miles. This motherfucker's a beast. They call him Crazy Kevin. He's not crazy. He just got way too much fucking energy. I think you've met him before. This motherfucker's got so much goddamn energy. It's not even funny. You think somebody like that could sit still and meditate? How the love and lighters think you got to meditate? What the fuck? Some people meditate in their sleep. Some people read and meditate. Believe it or not, that's something that I was able to do. I'd open up a book and I'd be reading, and I'll get relaxed, and then my mind will be gone. And here I go 5 pages in. I don't know what the fuck I just read. It's the weirdest shit ever. So meditation isn't, oh, you have to sit there, you have to meditate, you have to do this, you have to sit in this position, and all this other shit. No, you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people meditate on the toilet. You know how many good thoughts of mine came on the motherfucking toilet? Meditation is just focus, all right? And channeling energy. That's meditation, So, you know, the loving lighters, man. Like I told you, they got too much light. You know, that's what and they say, I'm delighted. I'm delighted to be this way. I'm so delighted. They use that word a lot, delightful. What the fuck? The word has delight. That means you're delighted. You're actually not light at all. You're delighted. That's why you enjoy the realms of your existence. Like you can enjoy, someone gets so far hard up, they disconnect from everything and they think they enjoy, everything that they're doing, but reality is they actually don't, you know. That's why it always saying that don't be pleasureful and don't be delightful. That goes with don't overdo yourself that you're delighted because you're actually dimmer because you're in a place that isn't a higher place that you actually think you're in. You know, these words, I mean, that's a powerful word. Delight. I mean, it's right in there. You're a dim light, you know. I mean, desires, desire. These are words of sorcery and magic. That's why you always see when people sell their soul, whatever the fuck, they always talk about desires. What are your desires? What do you desire? Well, what do you mean? Desire is desiring what's outside of you, materialistic things, and you could desire that, but don't hold it on. Don't hold on to it so much that it becomes you. Like what the fuck? Like you mixing this shit up, man. Like what are you doing? Because when they hold on, you can't talk to them people. They turn into the liberal energy, you know, because you can't tell them shit because they caught up in their self-loathing and self-belief. Therefore, they can't see from your perception how you're talking to them. You're not talking to them negative. You're trying to gain the understanding, and they can't get that understanding. And they'll fizzle out. They'll get angry. They'll turn up. You know, trust me, I've talked to a lot of these fucking people, man. You know, and they ain't trying to hear it. And then there is some that understand. They're like, I never looked at it like that, you know? And then they want to change. They get just real and rugged. You're not attached. There's no attachment. You ain't attached to shit. You're not attached to love and light. What the fuck? You attached to crystals and all this other shit. You attached to the shit, you know? The sayings about desire. You desire, I need to get her. You need to get rid of your desires. Well, you're actually desiring not to desire. That goes way back. People are desiring not to desire. Like, how does that even fucking work? That cancels itself out into back desiring again. And you can't totally ever clear your mind. Nobody can ever clear their mind. You could just get your mind into a space to receive because you can't clear your fucking mind. How are you going to clear your mind? You're going to wipe your mind out? You can't do that. It's impossible. You have to clear your mind and get rid of all your thoughts. And whatever you're thinking, you gotta, what? You can't do that. What are you talking about? You just got to get yourself into a space of receiving. All right. That's all you got to do. It's just like going out in nature. You sit down, you sit in nature, you ground. That's why I can't wait till it get warm. I'll be right out and fucking right out there, absorbing the sounds, the smells, the sights, and then you let your mind go. Oh, do you ever, man, that's a detox right there. No cell phone, no nothing. Just you and the creation around you, That motherfucker starts to talk to you, So that's a meditation, Like I said, meditate any way you want, but I'm just talking about how the love and lighters push this stupid shit, man. Meditate your way out of a fucking the same motherfuckers be the ones that actually had a job, and some of these motherfuckers I already know they got poked. I don't give a fuck. They got poked. You got love and lighters getting poked. What? Oh, I had to because of, well, you ain't been doing a lot of loving and lighting because there's no fucking way that you'll put darkness into your body like that. Are you fucking crazy? Nothing will stop you because remember, you can manifest your own fucking reality. Yeah, some of these love and lighters and went and got the fucking poking dope. That's why they can't talk to me. You can't talk to me about whatever you dealing with because you went and got that magical serum you got. Love and lighter, that shit went even across your mind. You didn't meditate hard enough. It's crazy, man. It truly is crazy, this shit that's out here, man. You know, like we dodging all kind of fucking bullets, man. And there's a lot of people that get caught into that thinking they're awakened, you know, but they actually sleep in another religion that's worse than fucking Christianity. You should have stayed in Christianity, you know, because y'all both waiting for the same thing, you know. So, you know, a lot of them motherfuckers going and got the pokey dope, and you know, they ain't about that life, all right. And that's a way for them to escape, man. That's love and light is an escapism mechanism, man, for these people, you know, to escape the reality of the fucked up reality we in. They get into smoking and, you know, doing shrooms and shit, you know. Damn, this nigga, well, he taking the boot off. He just got his shit unbooted. You know, he got to bring it back or they gonna charge him $500. But damn, this chaga is good today. You know. Yep, mowing the lawn. That's a form of meditation. You know, mowing the lawn is relaxing as fuck to me. You know, smelling the grass, and, you know, feet on the grass. Shit, that's really relaxing. The sound of the lawnmower. Yeah, that's a vibration, man. You know, that's a vibration. Your mind hits the right vibral chord. Your mind goes off to wandering off in the Timbuktu. You know. And shout out to everybody who got the good sleep last night. I slept like a fucking train, you know, that's been derailed on the side of the road. That bitch ain't moved. You know, I didn't wake up. I woke up at the sunrise. I'm like, whoa, vivid ass dreams. I didn't even get the 3 a.m. knock. You know, I didn't get the 3 a.m. knock. I woke up, it was 5 something, and the sun was arising in Aries. So that's how I woke up this morning. I slept like a ton of fucking bricks. You know, I was playing ball last night with my boys again, busting ass, ain't lose a game. They were like, dang, Dad. They were like, dang, man, you ended every game. I was like, yeah, what you thought? I tell them, you know, and I just only brag about it because I, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was a good basketball player, you know, very good. And, you know, that's how I carried myself on the court. Like, there was a shit talker that talked shit to them all the time. I'm like, I'll show you how to deal with a shit talker. I put him right on the sideline so he can talk shit over there. You know, he was talking mad shit, so I put him on the sideline. When he got on the court, you know, I said, look at him nervous. He can't even hold the ball. He fumbling the ball, passing it. I'm like, look, he don't even want to shoot. He's scared. I was like, he's scared to even get the ball. His shoes ain't even tied. You know, I'm just being, it's all been fun, you know. But, you know, that's how it was on the basketball court. And that was another form of meditation for me. You know, it was a way to escape growing up. You know, all the shit going on. It was a good ass form of meditation, man. Basketball was like a good, you know, competitive. You know, it's fun. You know, you get into your vibe. Shit. Like I tell them, to my guests, it's game time, man. What's the score? All right, it's over. Game over. You know? But anyways, so. But yeah, man. Like I said, I just came here to express my opinions, swing the sword. If I hit a couple people, may they wake up from it. You know, may they heal from me cutting their cords and shit that they might be attached to look at it in a whole nother fucking way. You know, because you might be caught in that energy, man. Everything is energy, and people are caught in that one. That's a big one. Love and light. You know, love and light. When you know the power of the mind, and you know the other side, and you know energy, seeing it and reading it, you know how powerful this shit is. That's why you stay within and you come out, you know, like the Matrix. You know, you don't desire this world at all. You can be in it, live in it, get a little bit of enjoyment out for your little ego. But no, at the end of the day, you could just leave it. It won't feel nothing. You'll actually be happier being away from it than being in it, you know? And that's the beauty of understanding. Some people can't detach. You know, they can't leave it. They gotta keep it. You know? There's people that still run around with the possession attitude. Well, you know, these are mine, and this is mine, and I'm gonna fight for it. Bitch, I ain't dying for nothing material. I'm not putting my life in danger for nothing materialistic at all. Only thing I'm putting my life into danger is for other life. I'm not putting my life in you. Oh, you want this? You can have it. From the government to a criminal. Oh, you got it. If I ain't got no rocket on me, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it, it's yours. Hey, you know, need anything else? You can take it. I ain't attached to it. I'll get another one. That shit's got to come back to you tenfold. So I'll be reading about you in the motherfucking obituaries. You know, people don't have that. They want to fight for every fucking thing except for their own true self. You know, and that's an attachment. You know, that's the way I look at it. That goes with relationships too. You know, family, friends, husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends. You know, you ain't attached to shit. Birth and death tells you that. You're birthed alone, you die alone. Born alone, die alone. You know, you ain't taking, or you could take out people, but ain't nobody going with you. You occupy one space in time. That's it. You can't occupy the same space with nobody. You can't be born out the same portal, all right, at the same time. And you definitely ain't gonna be dying in the same space at the same time. Nobody can be inside you dying with you. It don't work like that. You could be with somebody y'all together, y'all both die, but ain't nobody in your space gonna die. Ain't nobody in your universe. Let's see what the fuck is that? Something vibrate. You know, nobody's gonna be in your universe. You know, which is in your space. You know, now they tell you universe, unit means one. Everybody is in their own universe, you know, but don't get it twisted with love and light. It don't mean the whole world is you. You don't care about anybody else. It's only you. It's only me. You know, I don't want to, I don't need to be with anybody else because I'm in my higher self. And, I just, it's a me. Oh, yeah. There wouldn't be no unit. There wouldn't be no universe without other universes around you. You know, you wouldn't even be able to observe yourself if there was nobody else. Like, what the fuck? Crazy, man, how people come up with these new age fucking concepts, man. And then tell me I'm new age. And then tell me I'm a narcissist. And I'm like, because a lot of these motherfuckers, you go against their views, they want to destroy you. They don't want to listen. Well, I'll block you. I'll report you. I'll do this. That's a narcissist, man. Stay the far the fuck away. Remember, America has bred nothing but narcissists. You know? How it's supposed to be is, all right, well, you don't want to fuck with me, I'm over here, you over there. Peace. Fist bump. Love you, man. That's how it's supposed to be. All this other shit, this new age of narcissism, you know, where they gotta destroy you and tear you down, you know. You know how many people don't cross me, did me wrong, I done helped them out, and you know, did shit. And I don't sit there and say I'm about to destroy you. Fuck no. Anything, I want you to get better so you could come back around. You know? What the fuck? This new shit is something else, man. I don't know if my phone is actually charging. Hold on. Well, if it dies, it'll be a pause for a moment. So, but yeah, man. So, just like we bang on the Christians, we gotta bang on these loving lighters. Fake ass spiritualists, fake spiritual teachers who are stuck in the dichotomy of their own mind, stuck in the realms of their own bullshit and false beliefs, going and tapping into the wrong parts of their mind that's been infected with fluoride and GMOs and GMO foods and all this other shit, motherfuckers that'll tell you to eat all natural, be raw vegan, dead ass motherfucking winter in the Northeast. Stay the far the fuck away from them people because they have no clue what they're talking about. All right. That shit will get you sick and killed if you trying some shit like that. You know, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be you're not gonna eat raw vegan vegetables in fucking dead ass motherfucking winter in the Northeast. Like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? You know, you're gonna have some serious health issues. You know, you can't do that. You can, and then you have the failed ones that go back. Now they're a meat advocate. I'm like, wait, you were eating meat before. You know, all these people, man. You know, they were eating meat before, right? This is the thing. They were eating meats and stuff before. I don't give a fuck what you eat, but I'm just saying. I call out the bullshit. They were eating meats and shit before. Then they turned vegan and they were all into it. And they were all talking about the meat and shit and how bad it is and this and that and this and that. And they were just like this big vegan advocate, loving like bullshit. And then they fell off. They said, I got sick and weary in my body and I needed protein, not understanding what the fuck protein even is. That's a whole nother argument. Where do you get the protein? Listen, you just told me about a word that you don't understand because you wouldn't even ask me that question if you understand what protein actually is. So that right then off there, you already know what you're dealing with. You know, that's why it's so great to pay attention. One of the most best things to learn in this realm of existence of shitness we're living in is the human emotion. That is the most powerful thing you could ever learn. That will change your fucking life because the universe gives you moments of opportunity and moments to change, moments to understand, to project, and propel you to where you need to be. If you can't read those signs, you may be caught in the loop, all right? You may be caught in the bullshit loop, wonder why shit always happening to you. Well, you ain't seeing the signs. I can guarantee you they've been there. I done broke this down to mad people. They're like, damn, you know what? I do remember such and such at this time, this happened. Man, you know what? Now that I go back and think about it, these opportunities were in front of my face, but I failed to see them, right? Because you got to understand human emotion, all right? That's words, all right? Energy, vibes, expressions, demeanor, stance. You got to know all that shit, you know? You could just see how someone stands to know what they're going to say, you know? You know how many people I said, what are you, psychic or something? I said, no, man. It's just you understand how to read people. Read, understand, you know? Read things. I mean, this is what they do. They're top tier dude to you to know. Okay, you know, like there was a video of the Alan Dershowitz and this one lady. He went on the show and she just lit his ass up with all this shit, whether it was true or not, whatever the fuck. But she lit his ass up. I mean, whether it's true. What happened with the whole Epstein shit? This motherfucker came out and said, "Oh, they didn't. No, Epstein didn't kill himself," and all this other shit. Well, she interviewed this motherfucker, and then she went in and like was asking him all these questions. But you look at his face, you know that motherfucker lying his ass off, saying he was in Epstein's house, and you know, massages were common in his house, but not sexual massage. I'm like, wait, nobody even said sexual. So this motherfucker was telling on himself. For a trained eye and ear and mind and see, you know, this motherfucker was telling on himself and didn't even know it. You know, he literally was telling on himself because she didn't say nothing about sexual massage. She was talking about that, and it was crazy. Watch that video. Look for it. Ellen Dershowitz interview with, I forgot her name, Kim something. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But it was dope, man, just to see this motherfucker lying, face twitching. You could see his demeanor change. You could see how he got upset, slick, condescending afterward. Yo, it was crazy. So, you know, knowing the human emotion is, and understanding the human is really, what you call it? Hold on one second. Getting to. The car goes here. All right, so yeah, man. Um, So yeah, man, check that video out, and you know, just watch, just see what I'm talking about. And this is it's a good trait to have because, like I said, it can send you the right direction or send you the wrong direction, and people don't understand these things. And sometimes when I look at somebody when I'm talking to them, I'll look away, and see their reaction. Like I'll look away or I'll talk to them away from them, because eye contact and verbal talking, right? You engage and then disengage and see if they change. See if they're, God damn, what the fuck, this truck going out? All this smoke, man. You could see if they're, when you disengage your energies, like that kind of, see if it changes. And then you'll know. You can know if a motherfucker lying, if they telling the truth, if they sincere, if they're full of shit. And then you lock back the energy back to them. And then you'll be like, okay, all right, this motherfucker, this is okay, I get it. Because anytime you're engaging with somebody, listening is thinking. When you're listening, your mind is supposed to actually formulate what you're listening to. Because some people don't listen. And I tell them this all the time, like, they be like telling about their relationship. I'm like, yo, okay, you just told me. You tell, I talk to more guys than women with the shit, but I do talk to women. They have the same shit. It goes both ways. But I'll be talking to them. They'll be like, yeah, man, my girl or my wife, say, I'll tell her things and then she'll repeat it. And then she'll just keep always repeating shit. And, it gets annoying a lot. And I'm like, well, first off, y'all not listening to each other. Y'all just got energy shooting all over the place. Y'all ain't listening to each other. A motherfucker don't listen to you when they tell you some shit they told you already. That means, or you told them, vice versa. If you told them something before, they ain't listening to you. That's a problem. All right? That happens a lot. That's a common thing. That means they ain't listening to you. They only, this the narcissism society we've created. All right? That they're only getting out their energy, emotion, and feelings. They ain't listening to shit you saying. It's about getting their energy and emotions off on you so they can feel liberated from that shit. They ain't even listening to you. I tell people, listen, don't argue about mundane shit. It doesn't even make any sense because I tell them 90% of the time a motherfucker ain't listening to you at all. They're not listening to you. You know what they listen to? The little things you say. Okay? The little things. Motherfucker be trying to get their whole fucking verdict out. This shit, I learned this from understanding psychologies of law. Like, they ain't listening to the shit you saying because law is based on science and human emotion anyway. So when you know these things, you know what to look for. And I help people out with this shit, But that is a motherfucker who's clearly not listening to you. They're just getting out everything they can upon you. So they can be liberated and they can feel better about themselves. That's how a lot of arguments get over. Is because they got out everything they needed to get out. Ain't no more arguing. It's going to be some turmoil, all right? But they got it out. Now they good. They got it off of them. Now they come back to a balance was actually an imbalance because guess what? Next time y'all motherfuckers argue, it's going to be the same shit brought back up again. Because this is what we've done here in America. We've raised narcissist society. And it's always going to keep popping back up. And I tell people, I was like, there ain't no argument. If you ain't doing shit, ain't nothing to argue. If you did shit, you gotta address shit. You gotta talk about it. You gotta say, you gotta use I instead of use. That's another problem in a narcissist. You gotta know this shit in a narcissistic society. You got use. They're gonna say you. When y'all argue, it'd be you did. Mel, you did. Guess what you're doing? The other motherfucker you arguing with ain't paying attention. That you is a U-turn the energy back to yourself. They ain't listening to you. There's no listening to you at all. None. Zero. Ain't none. So when people use even an argument, regular arguments, family, friends, whatever, motherfuckers using you, you. No, don't use that. Don't use that. Stay away from eyes and use as best as you can, when you're dealing with somebody, you know? So you incorporate yourself with the bullshit. And I tell people that whatever happens, incorporate yourself in it. Remember, y'all in the relationship, mother, father, daughter, son, whatever the fuck the relationship is, okay? Y'all in it together. Use we's, us, I think, shit that lets them where they can't really turn that shit. And you gotta repetitively keep it, because a repetitive trait, all right, is a good trait, because guess what? They're gonna remember. All right, all this shooting back and forth. I see motherfuckers argue. I'm like, yo, you see what y'all doing? Like, I'm literally, this is the shit I do, in my spare time. I've literally had counsel. I mean, I don't call myself a counselor. Who am I? I ain't even got a relationship like that. So, so it's like, who am I to counsel? I don't have fucked up relationships, but because of fucked upness, I learn. I understand, So, I've helped a lot of people out with this shit to understand, come to an agreement, So, yeah. Learning human emotion is very powerful shit, very, very powerful. What's good, Chemtrail Cowboy? Like I said, I've just been streaming, so I ain't been reading the comments much. Shout out to all you guys that are up on here. And don't forget, today is the 3-2-2. So who else is up on? Mad Cat was good, Mad Cat. I don't know what the fuck going on here. Who else is up in here? King Charles, Revelation, Truth. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the new faces. And shout out to everybody who watches after, because you won't see the chat unless you watch the live chat. So shout out to all you guys that watch it afterwards. And like I said, I just put information out there, and my thoughts and feelings and emotions and whatever you want to call it. Some people, hey, whatever you want to call it. And maybe somebody could use some of this stuff to help them out in their situation. Because we is living in a fucking prison, and some people are in a prison of their own mind. But we all trapped up in this prison. Well, you break free of the prison in your mind, then you come into this physical reality and try to, unslave yourself. Take back what's been taken that you can, because we can take some things back. It's just work, man. You got to put in the work. War, early stages of war. That's why you know what you're dealing with. So put in the early stages. Oh, you're peeping on both chats. I forgot I got 2 chats, so some people can't see the other chat. I'm stuck in my island. But again, shout out to all you guys. And I do be dropping these links to the Love and Lighters, but It makes too much sense for them to leave a nasty, derogatory, or an ill statement or comment because, you know, I'm just speaking what I see and know, you know. But it's all the same certain energy that's just infecting every aspect of the human mind. So we're seeing it through, like I said, liberals, that liberal shit, the Trumpers, the love and light, the religion, any other faction you can think of. You know, it's it seeps in because it's people who, you know, you could see it. It's just shit you can't put words on. And we knew there was going to be a point in time where we're going to see shit that we can't explain, meaning the English language. All right, we can't. You just got to see the shit and feel it. You can't verbally express it through the English language. That's another reason why the English language is a sorcery and magic prism type language. All right, and obviously it's made off of numbers. You know what I mean? It's linked with the numbers. So it is some type of control mechanism. I don't know about other languages. I haven't studied the other language if they pertain to numbers. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's a high probability they don't. You know, so give me a minute. I gotta go in here and grab something. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if we got some beats playing. I don't know what could possibly be playing. I want to try to get in here before these dudes get in here, and then I take longer. Okay. All right, they're going into the other place. But let me go in here. All right, so this will be a quick. Yeah, and conspiracy theories. Right. Yep. There is. There's two sides to all this shit. That was a nice guy. Brought helped me carry it right to the car. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. What you guys talking about? Would be happy to have kids like you, except when I go groceries. Yeah, man. My man, they just be having fun, man. You know, my kids, man. I'm honestly blessed. You know, I'm truly blessed with my kids, man. My oldest kids. I know my other two. They'll be back in my life, and it's the same. You know, because I've always been that dad. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't been no fucking friend. You know, even though I am friend. I mean, literally. You know, when we go play basketball, cause like they've been going to the gym and I ain't been going, but now I come. You know, they like think. They're like, y'all all related? I'm like, yeah. They're like, damn. You know, and then some of them, I'm like, nah, these my boys. They be like, they literally just go, what? They like, that's crazy. And, they're like, wow. And they just think it's, people just, it's just good energy, man. My boys, wherever they go, they just bring, wherever we go, I'm just keeping it real, I mean, people can say whatever they want. We just bring some good ass energy, truly good energy. They fit in. People want to be around them because they ain't assholes, They ain't not bad. They're not, I mean, it just is what it is. So I've been blessed, man, to have some kids and we tribal life, we roll together, I told my three boys, years ago, I said, we all we got, at the end of the day, we all we got, man. Through everything, all we got is us. That's it, nothing else, you know. And they know that to this very day, man. That's why we roll like a unit, Now they older, 16, 19, 25, about to be 26. Or is it 27? I don't know. We don't really count no more, We stopped counting, you know. We stopped counting age and birthdays and all that other shit. We don't celebrate no fucking holidays. We don't even be knowing and shit. Sometimes we be like, damn, I don't feel like a holiday, because it ain't, you know. Give that shit up, man. We've been gave that shit up. Every day's a fucking holiday. How about that? How about we do that? Every day's a holiday, Oh, every day Christmas. Hey, you know. That's how we do it. Every day Christmas, every day a holiday, every day fucking whatever day it is a celebration. What we celebrate the adult life. Waking up in the morning, you know? So that's how we roll, man. So I am truly blessed. And it is fun. We have fun at the grocery store, man. We really do. And I'm a big kid at heart. I ain't, they want us You know what happened? My my phone died. My phone died. So let me know if we're good. Shout out to Angel. All right, we good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the phone died. So um, yeah, man. Honestly, I'm blessed, and that's what we should be. We should be a kid at heart because you know, I mean, it's a good trait to have because you can relate, and the group of people that need us the most are the youth. It's like yesterday, the one dude that was trash talking to basketball sat his ass on the thing. He's known for like always clowning and arguing with people. And last night he almost got into a fight with this one dude. The one dude wasn't playing. Then they was literally about to fight. I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, come on, man. You know what the most manly, toughest thing that y'all could ever do? And they both looked at me, and I'm like, is squash the beef and apologize and shake hands. And then they just walked away from each other, like literally. And they didn't say much more else, and then it was all cool. They went to it was closing time. They went to the parking lot, and it wasn't no problems. But literally, it could have been a fight. And this is how these youngins, man, they need us, man. That's why relating to them is one of the best things you can do. You know, is to relate to people. You ain't got to be the old fucking Goomba. You could still be that old Goomba, but you got to relate, and you know, and it's a certain energy, that they'll have a respect. So it's good. It's a good trait to have. So never be that fucking old Goomba. Play with your kids, joke with them. What's the average American do these days? They come home from work, they do all this shit. Oh, how was your day? What does the kid say? Oh, it was good. Oh, that's nice. No, man. It's not. I never was like that. I ain't never been like that ever with all my kids. How was school? Oh, it was good. Oh yeah, what'd you guys do? Oh, we did this, and then we go way deep into it. Oh yeah, how was this person? That remember that guy? What's he up to now? And you like that's how you got to be, and that way your kids will come talk to you. You know. But I mean, kids always they're gonna try to hide. When they do shit, they gonna hide shit. But you let your kids know, say, look, man, you know me. It's gonna be impossible to lie to me, and it'll take them a couple tries till they figure out they can't ever lie. Because they'll always get caught. And then studying the faces and emotions, you already know what time it is. So yeah, man. You know, I would say that I'm blessed only because I put in the work, the time, the effort, and it's what it takes. People like they just I have a friends. I'll take care of my kids, and I'm thinking to myself like, okay, that's your that's your that's just the way you take care of your kids. Okay, I get it. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know, everybody's on a journey, but you know, so. But anyways, shout out to all you guys. Much love, and hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. It's so funny. But yeah. But shit, it's funny. It's funny. But yeah. So again, shout out to all you guys. Mad Cat, Mike Jones, Chemtrail Cowboy. We'll go back in here. King Charles, Angel Baby is awake, Mr. Meg Mittens. Let's see, Sheriff of YouTube. Oh shit. Hit the wrong fucking button. Oh man, I can't go back because my phone dead. God damn it. Well, I can't go back. I can't go back. Well, yeah, man. Maximilian, Uno. So yeah, shout out to all you guys and everyone who watches this later. You know, what else? What else is going on? Oh shit, there's a buddy of mine. All right, I gotta go because I gotta meet this guy. But peace and love, everybody, and much love.